Shanti. So, today's topic is soft but tough, and tough but soft. How many of you tell yourself that you are very soft? Okay, you are very soft. And how many of you say you are very tough? And those who have not raised their hand, raise your hand. Okay, so how do you explain yourself? Soft but tough. Based on the situation. Okay. May I ask from which company you are? Yes, who is raising your hand? Yes, yes, yes. Which IT company? No company. So, you are eligible for the session? How come? You're 10 years old, but this program is for IT. So you will be exceptional case, so you sit in that way, right? Okay. Now, when we talk about soft but tough and tough but soft, this is something, which trick us always inside. It is, we are always in a dilemma, being soft is correct or being tough is correct. People say, बहन जी आपके जैसा तो नहीं रह सकते हैं ना. People think like sisters are very soft, but those pity people who work with sisters, they know sisters are so tough. It is important to understand where to be tough and where to soft. But before that, we need to understand what is being tough and what is being soft. Spirituality is actually a understanding of actual blend of softness and toughness. God is soft. God is soft. God is tough. God is the real blend of softness and toughness. If you find any deity, if you find any religious gurus, you will find real blend. And that personality help us to lead that problem-solving state of mind. The actual goal of the session is to understand your problem, to identify our mistakes of taking a wrong decision on a time, and which is going to lead you to a wrong, means painful ending. So we are going to find out that part of myself which is soft but not being used, and that part of myself which is very tough, but again it is not useful. We are going to explore that usefulness of toughness and softness. Okay, now if I talk about what is softness, what it mean by being soft. Like softness means gentle heart. Gentle heart means kind heart, and kind heart means easily biased. If somebody will come, वो थोड़ी common language बोलूँ आपको, रोती सूरत बना के जाओ तो they will do it for you, is it not? So make your face like, please sir, please, and sir will be melted over there, and sir will say, okay, fine, it's okay, you go. So that is called soft heart, some people say. Some people say like softness means adjusting. Adjusting or over-adjusting? Adjusting is very good. But sometimes being soft, we become over-adjusting. Over-adjusting means you adjust till the extent you get hurt. And that is why Your adjustment, your softness may be beneficial for others, but you are getting hurt every time. You don't like your softness. Yes? You feel bad yourself about your softness. Then sometimes it is like being humble. Humble means I always talk in a requesting manner. There are some situations you need not to request. Can you give me some example? Which situations you need not to request? No, not eligible. Yes. Some situations where you need not to request actually. You are authority. You can ask. Yes? Tell me some situations. Yes? I cannot be bossy, but I can be strong-headed person. I need not, somebody doing their task by, means somebody doing their task is not favoring me. Is not favoring me, right? Humbleness does not mean that you become that down to earth that somebody push you inside the earth. Your language is very humble. Your language is not disrespecting. But humbleness is to be grounded with your head up, your feet grounded. That is called humbleness. Then comes, some people say like softness means easy acceptance. And if I tell you in a very common word, granted. If I am soft, people take me granted. Or if somebody in my locality is soft, I take them granted. Best example? Best example? Best example, servant? Servant are soft?
Or kids.
Kids?
If your parents think that I'm soft to them, they'll take it for granted.
Yes. Best examples are parents. Basically, your mother. They are soft and we take much granted to them. Yes? If a lady of same age, some other lady asks you a question, I am stuck with my phone, can you help me? How generously you go to that lady and help her? Saying, okay, auntie, let me check. I will do that for you. And if your own mother asks the same question, because you all being IT professionals, and they all keep hearing these words in their ear that तुम्हारा बेटा तो इंजीनियर है, सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर है, उसको पूछो. And then if she asks, beta, it is stuck, can you say, why do you do that? You should not do this. Okay, fine, I should not do this. What should I do? You're not going to tell her what should I do. I was working with one brother in our center only. He is a BK, means Brahma Kumar, and he is quite good in IT. He is something, kuch mujhe malum nahi hai. What is his profession? And I find I have one senior sister. The mother of that senior sister, she was nearly like 75. And she brought a new smartphone. It's 5-7 years old story. And she was sitting there playing with that phone and doing anything. That phone was very new for her that time. And she asked her daughter, means my senior sister, can you help me to learn this phone? She said, no, I don't have time. Then she asked me, can you help me to do this? I went, but I find I cannot. And then I also just snip off from their place. And then I find this brother, who was known to be very impatient brother, he very patiently, nearly 1.5 hours, he made that old lady learn that phone to how to make call and how to use WhatsApp, how to read messages and all. And that was very nice. After 2 days, I meet the mother of that same boy complaining, मुझे तो 2 मिनट सिखाता नहीं है. मुझे तो 2 मिनट सिखाता नहीं है. Whenever I ask, he says, no, I don't think you need it. छोड़ो ना आप छोड़ो, आप छोटा वाला फ़ोन यूज़ कर लो ना, आप पुराना वाला फ़ोन यूज़ कर लो. So, somewhere, softness makes like easy acceptance. People think like they will take you very granted. Or you take people who are with soft nature granted. People who are soft, they are usually very cooperative. They will easily say yes to you. They will easily lend their things to you. They will easily accept your proposal for helping or doing your task or something like that. Yes? Then comes people who are soft. Somewhere they are working with emotions. They feel like, नहीं इसको ना बोलेंगे तो ये क्या सोचेगा, right? People who are soft, they always feel like, what if I will not do, who will do for them? So they are very emotional. Like, she must require this thing and that is why I should do for them. They have their own emotional question and answer. And that is why they are very soft, emotionally soft people. This is called soft. And how many of you think, how many percentage, I will not ask percentage. You think some percentage you are this? You are this, some percentage? Okay, some percentage, okay. Now, being tough, the headstrong people. Those people, जिनको हम दूर से कहते हैं, वो, we think twice going before them. Right? If we could be that person, I could be that person. Now they are strong-minded person. Being strong-minded means firm with their ideas. What they have to do, they will do. By hook or crook, you help them, you don't help them. Strong-minded person. They can change their ideas, but they know that my idea is useful for me. So they are at their very firm decision-making people. Once they took a decision, they are not going to change by anything. Okay, I decided to go to this place, I decided to do this, I'm going to do this. And in association with that decision, there comes responsibility. And these type of people, they are able to take responsibility of their decisions. This is a very good quality of being tough, that you take responsibility of your decisions. In the opposite side of this, what happened? There are some people, they decide, they do, and after that, they blame it to others. Yes? ऐसा होता है? For example, बताओ. For example, program was supposed to start by 10 and I started from my home 5 to 10, some 10 kilometers away, and then I reach at program 10 minutes late saying traffic is the culprit for my being late. Yes? Blaming others. These type of people are not strong. They show that they are strong, but these are not strong people. These are actually very, very big losers in their life who keep blaming on others. They cannot grow ever because they do not have a margin to grow. The thinking is, I am correct, traffic is wrong. I am right, road is bad. I do everything correct, situation is wrong. हाँ, कौन सा प्रोग्राम टाइम पे शुरू होता है? सारे प्रोग्राम तो लेट से ही शुरू होते हैं. So those who started program on time, they are wrong. So there is no margin for growth. If you want to grow, you have to understand that, okay, this thing I am doing wrong and I have to correct. Growth is associated with corrections. Growth is associated with corrections. So if you have to grow, you have to correct yourself. And if you have to correct yourself, you should know that you are wrong somewhere. Right? Next come, so this type of people take decision and they are actually taking responsibility. Then comes other tough people are not easily moved. What do we mean by this? Not easily moved. Not shaken by difficulties. Very stable. Means that again comes like firmness, you know. They are, they will not biased in their decision. If they decided to like giving you some task or something, and then you come with a pity face saying, sir, please, sir, like this, and they will give you a pretty nice solution. Fine, you start from your house half an hour before, you will reach on time. Instead of making a cab, you come by bus, or instead of making a bus, you take your own vehicle, or what I will do, I will help you to make a carpooling, and then you come in that way and do the work. They are not moved. They have solutions of problem. And this type of personalities are very strong. They are to give solutions. Now then comes egoistic. Sometimes we take them as confident people. More than confident, they are egoistic people. Being tough, somewhere it's like, I'm right. I know what I am doing. So it is a confidence, it's good. But the place where you don't want to change the place where you don't try to understand your working, the place where rejecting means you reject others' opinion, others' suggestion, that place you become egoistic. Are you getting it? We are at some place? At some place? Right from choosing a shoes, to sitting on my desk, to doing something, or cooking, or eating, or some anything, we feel like, I'm correct, it's okay. So there we are egoistic. We do not accept others' suggestions at that moment. Then comes not flattered. A tough people are those who are not flattered. You understand? Flatter? Kya? Sir, you are so nice, sir. You are actually best boss till now, whomever I met. Sir, your shirt is very good. Actually, you are, whenever you speak, it look like, it's like, God is speaking through you. नहीं, ये थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो गया. इसे थोड़ा कम करो. Like Ambani is speaking, or no, Bill Gates is speaking, huh? And sir, your voice match with Narendra Modi. Huh? You look like KTR. All these things are flattering, the unrealistic compliments. These are flatterings. इन चीज़ों को these tough people, more of tough people, they reject it. If somebody come with that type of scenario, you know, they'll say, okay, ठीक है, अभी नरेंद्र मोदी KTR सारा हो गया, अभी काम की बात करें. तुम KTR बोलो या मोदी बोलो या बिल गेट्स बोलो, काम तो करना ही पड़ेगा. So these type of people are tough people. Then comes inside a cocoon. Tough people are actually, they built a zone of hardness around them. And they always keep themselves inside that, although they do not enjoy that type of personality. Then also, like, looking serious, like making their voice more grave, like showing like you are much concerned about country, or sometimes, these type, are you getting it? They are inside a cocoon, showing like they don't want to be like that, but they just want to show that you are strong, and they built a cocoon around them. Just they feel like, no, I should not smile because I am boss. I should not laugh with them. I should not sit with them. I should not, I should not. I ask, why should not? If somebody giving you a happiness, if being friendly with somebody help you to being lighter, why not? No, I am boss, or I am. Toughness is actually somewhere associated with ego of your post, position, age, gender, qualification. And that makes you inside the cocoon. Like, these are kids' party. I should not go in that party. It's fine. अब आ गए हो तो बैठ जाओ ना 2 मिनट बच्चों के साथ. आप भी तो कभी बच्चे ही थे. वो बड़े नहीं हुए हैं, वो बात अलग है. आप तो उनकी एज से आए हो, आपको एक्सपीरियंस है उनके साथ कैसे हंसना चाहिए. आप कर सकते हो. हाँ, they do not have experience. They will not do that. But you have experience. So that type of cocoon they create, and they are inside that cocoon and feeling a illusion that I am tough. And wo bhi, what type of toughness, like हिंदी में बोलो अच्छे से, लाइक अपने चारों तरफ किला बनाया हुआ है, अभेद्य किला. That I am inside that fort. Nobody, no attackers should attack on me, and nobody will reach. I'm very safe. You're not safe. You are losing with yourself. You're actually not in actual association with yourself. You are going away from your inner reality. Then comes logical. Now these headstrong people are more of logical. More of logical means what? If you will give them a pizza, they will ask कि इसमें कितना fat होता है, and if I eat one bite and you take 2 pieces, then you are eating how much more fat than me, and your weight is this and my weight is this, so you eat this thing and then I should go for a walk, and after that this cheese, how it is processed. And अभी मुझे और भी बोलना चाहिए शायद, इससे बहुत ज़्यादा लॉजिक होता है उनके पास. And then finally, when they are coming back with the feeling of eating that pizza, the pizza is क्या ठंडा हो चुका है, it has lost the taste, or your friend has already eaten it. So this type of, they are more of logical. Some being logical is very good, but need not to be more logical. Can you give me a few examples of being more logical? Being more logical? Sometimes over logical? Running for the deadline. Like? Give me logics for that. All these logical things goes on, and you actually cross a big amount of time thinking on the planning part, means logic part only, and after that you start with the work. हमारे कुलदीप बहन जी, the director शांति सरोवर, she says, काम खत्म करना है तो काम शुरू करना पड़ेगा. Sometimes we have lot of work and we become so busy in the means we feel like इतना सारा काम कैसे करूँगा करके बैठ जाओ, और कैसे करूँगा करके आप you do not start your work coming 2 hours. So actually you are losing 2 hours now. So Kuldeep Benji says, don't think about the work, start the work first. काम खत्म करने के पहले काम शुरू करो, करते जाओ, one after the other. And then you find, after you complete half of the work, you will feel, oh good, I did it. And then only half is remaining. This is very important to understand. Logics are how much helpful for you. This is not a banking exam where you have to give logical answers, you know. Logic is useful till the extent where you are not going in overthinking. That's another topic. Overthinking is something when you give a logic and out of that logic you derive one question. Out of that question you derive one more answer, logical answer, and then again a question. And then you are trapped in your own cycle. That question and answer and question and answer. And there you are good for nothing. I will deviate from the topic for a minute. I will go for that overthinking part. You should understand this. Actually, thinking is very good. Usually we call like thinkers, philosophers. So thinking is normal part of the life. You cannot do anything without thinking. So you have to think. But sometimes we think in such a way. Those people who think a lot, sometimes we tell them thinkers, philosophers, and sometimes we tell them overthinkers. What's the difference between a philosopher and an overthinker? Not eligible.
Philosopher produces something of value of it.
Yes,
Overthinker is unproductive.
right. Overthinker is unproductive. Now, a thinker, a philosopher is giving a value after. Thinker leads to a conclusion, and overthinker leads to confusion. Conclusion is end of the journey. There you can stop and you have something in your hand, finally. That could be said like finally. But confusion is not end of the journey. Confusion is you are still in the journey and you are inside the cycle, inside the cycle. What happened when I have to think anything, what I do, I analyze, I decide, and I act upon. What analysis is question and answer. Okay, question and answer. Analysis is called question answer. If your answer is generating one more question, then one more answer, one more question, one more answer, you are trapped in overthinking. Or you question, you answer, you decide, but even then you are not able to go for the work. Again, from your decision, you start analyzing your decision. Sahi kiya, nahi kiya. And then again you are trapped in overthinking. So this type of being more logical is going to make you confused. We need to put a bar over there. How much logical we need to. This is not logical aptitude test. Life has to go for solving the problem. The goal of being this personality is solving my problems and going ahead in the life. Going ahead. Fighting with something or fighting with myself, fighting for something is not useful. I usually tell one story. I think I have told earlier, a few of you might be known of it. And I will repeat that story. There was one beautiful girl, a young girl, sitting in a bus. The side seat of this girl was actually vacant. And this girl was looking outside the window, was looking very soft girl. And then a lady, after a stop, a fat lady with 2-3 bags on both the shoulders, she just stepped up in the bus. She was searching for a seat and she found the seat vacant there. And she went to the seat. She thrown all her bags on the girl, and seat was very small, and she wanted to fit herself in that seat, and she pushed the girl towards that window, and she got settled over there. Everything was actually witnessed by a few people there. They were seeing, they were just thinking it. And this lady was little upspoken lady. She was speaking at loud, and she was trying to comfort herself. She was actually taking care of her clothes and everything. And then this lady actually making all this zulum to the girl, and she turned about that girl and she saw her bag in the lap, girl's lap, and she said, तुम मेरा बैग चोरी कर रही थी क्या? And she just snatched her bag to herself. And seeing all these things, a very elderly, gentle person who was sitting on the other seat, he was actually feeling very annoyed to this lady. And she told this girl, can't you speak? You should speak. What do we think? We should speak? At the situation? We should speak? We should speak. Yes? Okay. And this girl, seeing very nicely to that gentleman, giving a smile, say, journey is too short. I am enjoying my journey. I don't want to spoil because of others. Enjoying your journey is up to you. Enjoying your journey is not on others' hand. No matter how much they create problem in your life, but you still go ahead in your life. When you go to a shop for a new shoes, for a new pair of dresses, pair of shoes, or anything, you find n number of things, na? Okay, fine, leave that. I think almost every month there is a new phone launched in market. Almost a month, every month, or twice in a month. And every time you see the ad of that new phone and you look at your phone and saying, just 1 year, I cannot leave you. कितने का होता है? 30,000? 30,000. So just 1 year, no. Okay, ठीक है, ad देख लिया. I will see you later. And then we take care of ourselves. And you forget about that phone. And you are actually adjusting with your phone. While using this old phone, there are n number of new phones are coming in market and going across from your eyes. But you are still enjoying your old phone. Why? Because you feel like you feel that worth of that phone. I should not change it immediately. Right? Journey is very short. It's you who have to decide to be disturbed or to enjoy this journey. Now, next say for example, this computer, like you are IT people, you are very much aware of these things. Like this hardwares and softwares, I didn't make this, some IT people made this. So these hardwares and softwares, they become a actual problem solving machine, right? Same way, only softness will not work. Only hardness will not work. If you want to overcome the problems, you have to make an actual blend of it. Yes? If you have to make any recipe, what do we mean by recipe finally? We eat many things, every time. And then sometimes we like the thing and then we ask for, what's the recipe? Recipe means there are n number of material mixed in a proper proportion, in a systematic way, and cooked. And that is why that thing has created and you feeling good about it. With same material, different things can be prepared with different compositions. Right? Same material will be provided to you. But you can make different things. Yes? Yes? No? Am I being very tough? No? Over soft? No. Okay. So, but you are looking very tough now. So it's fine ना? ठीक है. जोक सुनाओ. बोर हो रहा है? बोर तो नहीं हो रहा है? जब बोर होगा तो आप बताना, जोक सुनाएंगे. जोक्स आते हैं आपको? जोक्स आते हैं? हाँ, फिर हमारे पास है, जोक्स का स्टॉक है. अच्छा. Okay. Sorry. So when you have to make a recipe of overcoming problem, this softness is important, toughness is important. Now let's go back. Softness, gentle heart, adjusting, being humble, easy acceptance, cooperative, emotional. Do you feel being emotional is bad? Being emotional is bad? Being over emotional is bad. Over of anything is bad. If you are not emotional, you are not a human being. So being emotional is not bad exactly. Emotions make you human. Emotions, there is a difference between robots and human beings. That is called emotions. So otherwise, these robots are very logically intelligent. The artificial intelligence is more than us. So being emotional is good. Then comes like being tough. Being tough, like having a firm decision is wrong? No, it's very good. Having not move, being like stable is wrong? No, it's good. But if somebody want to move, at least give them a chance to explain themselves. What's the reason why they want this change in you? And then you have to move. Now, the art of balancing. This is where we have to cook this recipe. We need to balance ourselves in a right way. Like this person you can see, usually we think balance means equal. आपको एक joke सुनाती हूँ. One person went, my father used to give this joke always. He said that once a person went to a very sophisticated restaurant and he asked, what's the special vegetarian dish you have in the latest menus? Then this hotel person, he said, it's kaddu and angur or kaddu ki sabji. Wow, sounds very new. Good, I want to have that. Fine. And then that sabji was brought and he was eating, and he was trying to find angur in that. It was all a kaddu sabji. Kaddu, you understand? Sorkai. The bottle ground. So it was all a kaddu sabji and he was feeling, means cheated. He was feeling very disgusting. And when this person come back, that waiter, he asked, how come you say it's kaddu and angur sabji? It's whole kaddu sabji. Well, no, sir. It's a kaddu and angur sabji. He said, how come and what proportion you use? Equal proportion, sir. Equal proportion means one kaddu, one angur. One kaddu and one angur. This is equal proportion. And actually, this is equal proportion. But, sometimes you have to understand which is the actual blend of balancing yourself. It always like, equal blend is not balancing. Sometimes one thing has to increase in such a way that the other thing should get balance. Like if you ask about positivity and negativity, you came to Shanti Sarovar last month when Sister Shivani came here? Almost all of you? I heard she was telling, okay, if you want to balance with negativity, one negative has to get balanced with 10 positives. So if you have created one negative thought, you have to create 10 positive thoughts. Means you need more positivity to degrade that negativity. And why is so? Why is so? One of our very senior Didi, she is, means, she lives in Delhi and she is coordinator for Russia centers, Chakradhari Didi. She was taking our classes and she was telling nowadays, if you correct somebody, actually you are giving correction and corrections are basis of development. So if you are correcting somebody, they should take it in that way that this is for my development. But nowadays people take it in a wrong way, negative way, that they are saying that you are wrong. Correction means next time you will do it right. But the other way of taking it, you are pointing at my wrong feature. And some of the sisters, she asked this question to that senior Didi. Didi, in that scenario, whether we should stop giving corrections or we should give correction, and if we should give correction, why this thing is coming? Now Didi, very nicely she replied, there is nothing wrong of them taking it in a wrong way because the whole environment is supplied with negativity. And when the environment is supplied with negativity, if you give a small negative, environment is supporting to become its big. It's not wrong from their part. It's from environment part. And this is how, when we are trying to do some good thing to somebody, it is actually not reaching them. It's getting vanished. Why? That positivity is getting neutralized over there. Right? So if you have to give some positivity, then how much positivity you have to give? Stronger than environment. So that environment should not get it vanished. Right? So this is understanding of balance. Okay, being soft and being tough. We need to make a balance. Not equal. Not equal. जितना tough उतना soft, गड़बड़ हो जाएगी. फिर क्या ज़्यादा बनना है और क्या कम बनना है? ज़्यादा क्या बनना है? I have a video, and this video is very common. You have seen this video, but again, you see this again, and then we will continue with this. They all have horns and horns getting strangled with each other. Yes. The more logical is more dangerous. Even more emotional is better than more logical. More emotional will finally lead to a solution. At least वो प्यार से कुछ कर तो देंगे. More logical will never lead. More logical is going to confuse you and nothing else.
Today we are going to tell you a story about potatoes, eggs, and coffee beans. Once upon a time, a daughter complained to her father that her life was miserable and that she didn't know how she was going to make it. She was tired of fighting and struggling all the time. It seemed just as one problem was solved, another one soon followed. Her father, who was a chef, took her to the kitchen. He filled 3 pots with water and placed each on a high fire. Once the 3 pots began to boil, he placed potatoes in 1 pot, eggs in the 2nd pot, and ground coffee beans in the 3rd pot. He then let them sit and boil, without saying a word to his daughter. The daughter moaned and impatiently waited, wondering what he was doing. After 20 minutes he turned off the burners. He took the potatoes out of the pot and placed them in a bowl. He pulled the boiled eggs out and placed them in another bowl. He then ladled the coffee out and placed it in a cup. Turning to her he asked,
"What do you see, daughter?"
Potatoes, eggs and coffee.
Look closer and try to touch each one of them, then tell me what you find.
Aha! The potato becomes soft. And after boiling, the cooked egg becomes harder. And the coffee tastes very good. Father, what does it mean?
The eggs and coffee beans had each faced the same adversity, the boiling water. However, each one reacted differently. The potato went in strong, hard, and unrelenting, but in boiling water, it became soft and weak. The egg was fragile, with a thin outer shell protecting its liquid interior until it was put in the boiling water. Then the inside of the egg became hard. However, the ground coffee beans were unique. After they were exposed to the boiling water, they changed the water and created something new. So, which one are you? When adversity knocks on your door, how do you respond? Are you a potato, an egg, or a coffee bean?
Moral of the story. In life, things happen around us, and things happen to us. The only thing that truly matters is your choice of how you react to it and what you make of it. Learn, adapt, and choose to make the best of each experience. Now let's hear about you. Are you a potato, an egg, or coffee beans?
Okay. So, you might have aware of this thing. These are very nicely available in YouTube these days. But the thing is, how we become after the problem. Whether I'm going to become softer, I'm going to become tougher, or I'm going to become something different. Now, no matter you become softer or tougher or something different, is it going to solve the problem? Every problem requires a different recipe of solution, because every problem and each problem for everybody is different. And that is why there is no hard and fast rule that you should solve your problem in this way or that way, right? So, a solution-oriented approach, this says, although a firm decision, but more than firm, it should be an unbiased decision. Or once I decided, then I should not have if or buts of the decision. Then comes, I will make this PPT available in the break. You can take all the pictures that time. Then comes the second, the firm commitment. Commitment is somewhere emotional, somewhere cooperative, but still firmness came with commitment. Firmness is being a strong head, but commitment is being cooperative. So you have to make yourself available for your work, but there should be a decision in that. I meet one, I think some 10 years back. Once I meet this VC of HCU, the Hyderabad Central University, and I went to invite him for a program. And he see the program, and he was actually just about to say, yes, sister, I will be there. And he's, oh my God, sister, this is Sunday? I said, yes, this Sunday, it's holiday, you can make. No, sister, I will not. What happened? No, sister, I am committed to my family on Sunday. I meet, I think he is DGM of Aurobindo Pharmacies. And I asked him, he came here for one of the training programs. And then on that time, I said, brother, I messaged you yesterday night and I didn't got any reply from that. He said, sorry sister, actually every night after 7:30, I switch off Wi-Fi in the house so that all of us can eat together our dinner. And early morning, I started for this place, so I forget to on my data. I haven't seen your message till now. People have their own commitments. This is not being tough. This is not being soft also. This is the right way of to choose your happiness, to spread happiness in your locality. Then comes the element of empathy. It's not sympathy. It's not being kind. it's being understandable. At least I should be that approachable. A person should come and tell their problem to me. I should be unflattered, that is very good. I should not be very emotional, that is correct. But at least I should be approachable. I should not be a tiger among the office, so that people will think like, खा जाएगा जाऊंगा तो. So don't go wala problem. No. Once, what happened, I was talking to somebody, one of my doctors. She was giving me to some treatment, and she becomes almost like a friend. She is of my age only. And I told her, okay, I was invited for this program and this program. I was just giving some details of my week. And I said, I went to a children program and I was surprised on myself because I am a little scary for children. So then she said, sister, you are scary for beggars also. And I said, and you are saying this to me. She said, no, you are actually scary, but you are approachable scary. You're approachable scary. So I find this thing actually very nice to me. Okay, at least they feel comfortable to tell me that you are scary, so that I can think about myself to grow. Sometimes don't go inside cocoon in such a way we become tough, not approachable. Then comes the peaceful handling. All the solutions, everything is for peace. कौन सी peace? मुझे शांत रहना है. मुझे शांत रहना है. My peacefulness is important to me, and that is why whenever required tough, whenever required soft, it's absolutely fine. But am I able to be peaceful? No, you become tough, and after that, you start giving yourself some answers. So you're not peaceful here. This is not useful. You become very soft. No, ना कैसे कहूँ, ना कैसे कहूँ. और उसके बाद आप प्रॉब्लम में पड़ते जाओ, परेशान होते रहो. Internally you are actually crying, and externally you are smiling. Is it going to work anywhere? No. So it's like, understand that your peace is very important and everything is for peace. मैं ये सारा कुछ करूँगा, मुझे शांति चाहिए. इसीलिए मुझे शांति चाहिए. शांति चाहिए या मेरी शांति मुझे बरकरार रखनी है. इसके लिए sometimes draw a line, sometimes become empathetic, sometimes become detached. Then comes patience. Patience is like, salt to the recipe. सारी अच्छी सी सब्जी बनाओ. क्या बनाएंगे? मटर पनीर. कहाँ गया वो? चला गया. ओके, मटर पनीर की सब्जी बनाओ और उसमें सॉल्ट मत डालो. कैसा लगेगा? बोलो अभी किचन में आपके लंच में सॉल्ट मत डालो. फिर आप लोग बताएंगे या अभी बताएंगे? टेस्टलेस लगेगा ना. अच्छा नहीं लगेगा ना. इट विल बी टेस्टलेस. A pinch of salt is like enhancing all the taste. Taste of oil, taste of masala, taste of everything. Everything is actually enhanced by that one pinch of salt. Anything you do, you need this element of patience in your life. And basically, ये वाला element, where is that in our life? Oh God, give me patience, but be quick. So we have that type of patience, right? Be quick in giving me patience, right? Actually, there is one beautiful story I used to share. I will tell you, patience ki story. Then Becoming emotionally logical, no problem. Put your logics, but think like a human, not like machine. Be logical. It's fine. ये व्यक्ति लेट आया तो क्यों लेट आया? ये lazy है, घर से लेट से निकला होगा. He might have started late. He is a lazy person. It's all fine. There could be a reason of starting late from house. That person can be asked once. So be emotionally logical. First emotional, then logical. But both are very important. Shall I tell you that story? Okay. Shall I tell you that story of patience? I think I have told earlier also, but still I will tell you because I can see you are becoming little tough. Thode ho gaye ho. The story is, there was a lady, and lady had a fight with her husband. Very common, normal picture. And this lady had a complaint. My husband do not listen to me. And this lady decided to go to a magician, जादू वाले बाबा के पास. And she went to the magician saying that, okay, now you make me one potion for my husband so that he could have that potion and he start listening to me. Understood? ऐसी दवाई बनाओ जो पी करके मेरा हस्बैंड मेरी बात सुनने लगे. ठीक है? Now this is a very tough job, very problematic picture. Now this magician thought it is next to impossible to do such thing. He said, okay, fine, I will make. But for that, I need some ingredients. And this lady said, yes, I will bring you all the ingredients. Tell me. He gave all the ingredients list. In that list, there was one thing, शेर के मूछ का बाल. ठीक है? He needed one hair of lion's mustache. And this lady said, ये कहाँ मिलेगा? बोला, वो नहीं मुझे मालूम कहाँ मिलेगा, लेकर आना है आपको. अच्छा, तो कहाँ मिलेंगे? तो लायन के पास ही मिलेंगे ना. So this, you go to lion and take it. She was surprised. Okay, lion ke paas. She said, okay, fine, I have to make it anyway. I will do that. And this lady went outside in search of a lion. And searching, she came to know nearby village, one lion used to come in every afternoon around 4 o'clock to drink water. Over there, there is a river or pond, and that lion come there every day. Now this lady tried to see that lion from 2 kilometers away. She was standing with binoculars in her hand. She was seeing, and exactly 4 o'clock that lion came, drank water and went back. Now this lady was thinking how to go and take lion's hair. And some months crossed, and this lady was still thinking how to do that. The only one thing this lady did, that every day she was going one step ahead. Every day she was going one step nearer to lion. And slowly, after some 3-4 months, she was only some meters away, like 100-200 meters away from lion. But still, she was pretty far. And after 6 months, there was a day that lady was almost beside that lion, very close to lion. And lion also, don't think that lion is not smart. Even lion has a lioness in her home, right? So he is also smart. So lion was seeing this lady since 6 months. That lady is seeing her. And this lion has actually rejected this lady from eating. So he thought, ये तो पागल है, इसको खाकर क्या करूँगा मैं? Just leave. And one day this lady was almost in front of that lion. And lion was looking at us, oh, that mad little flow. Chodo. And this lady, she jumped on lion, took one hair, and she ran off. And lion, मैंने कहा था ना ये पागल है. पूरी ही पागल है. And lion just was very easy, let it be, like wala concept. And this lady ran run to that magician saying, yes, take this. It's almost 7 months from that deal. And this magician, what? Then this lady said, you promised me to make a potion for my husband. He said, yes. So have you brought that lion's mustache hair? Yes. She said, yes, see, this is that hair. Now this person took this hair and examined it very properly. Yes, nice, correct. He just blew it away. And this lady became furious. I got this after 7 months and you throw it off. How come? Now this person said, Madam, 7 months में आप lion के साथ adjust हो गए, वो तो आदमी है. समझ में आई बात? The only thing, we don't go one step ahead. If we keep going one step ahead, one day we are actually going to solve problems. But here, what we do, we go one step ahead, we go 2 steps back. Sometimes 4 steps back. Sometimes, so ये वाला dance चलता ही रहता है, and that is why I won't be able to reach that exit core ever. And that is why the consistent effort is required. Here comes spirituality. There are a few spiritual tools for making that personality ready in yourself. I will come back to this again after your break. It's almost 11:15 and you have an activity after the break. Things are ready? Okay. So you have an activity after the break to go inside and find that problem of being uncomposed for toughness and softness, and then come back to the solution. Okay, you will have to give answers, of course, some questions, so don't escape. Come back after the break. Thank you.